This is going to be a fun one today because we're talking about Quinn Ewers, quarterback at University of Texas, and redemption. Now, if you remember back last year in this game against Alabama, he ended up getting knocked out on a touchdown throw that he made by Dallas Turner. Well, he did the knocking out on Saturday night. And we'll start with his first play. It's third down. You can see it's like 3rd and 5. This was a big key all night long. Ewers being really good on 3rd down. So Texas is going to come out a bunch here and explode out of the bunch. Alabama does a decent job of matching up with it, but Ewers shows his growth. He gets out of the pocket. He doesn't take off immediately. Keeps his eyes down the field and then realizes, look, it's 3rd down. I got to go get what I can. Uses athleticism and then smartly dives to get down. So this is what a quarterback thinking the next level's got to do. 3rd down. How many ways can you beat the defense? Well, this is way number 1. Ewers using the athleticism as they match up in man, dropping 7, and he goes and gets a 1st down. To me, that's maturation. He didn't try and force it. He knew he had enough space to go get the 1st down. He does. Great start for Quinn Ewers. It was pretty clear that Ewers was in command from the beginning of this game. Here's a 4th down and 2 play, and West Coast concept here, just dressed differently. But this is the way that 49ers used to run this play. But back in the 80s, you obviously didn't run it from shotgun. You didn't run it with a trip set. You ran it from all kinds of different 2-back set. Well, Texas is going to run sprint right option here. So 4th and 2, no, it's man coverage. So they're just going to get rub routes for the inside. So Whittington, hard inside. Outside receiver, hard inside. Those guys are in man coverage. So if you just get this guy to have to bubble just a little bit, then Sanders can get to the marker easily. You just got to dish it, throw it right now. Now, he held it a little bit long, but needed to get clear and make sure, I guess, that this guy wasn't falling off here. And he does, and he delivers for the 1st down. Great job. A little bit longer than I would have liked to have seen, but hey, you get the ball out there. He makes a play with it. You get a 1st down. You get inside the 10. Excellent job. Sprint right option on the 4th down. Ewers throwing on the run, showing that part of his game. He's always done it, and he did it really well here on this play. Early on in the game, you want to see everything go right for your squad, and to this point, Quinn Ewers has made every single throw you need to make. Here's the thing. He's going to make probably his best throw right here. I think these throws, because they've got to be so accurate and precise, and I'll show you the throw here. And unfortunately, Xavier Worthy can't hang on to this right here. But this is a brilliant throw because this is the exact spot. If you said, okay, X marks the spot, Johnny, where should you throw this ball? Right there. The ball's got to be caught. It's an excellent job of making that throw. And I love this route. You got Worthy coming in motion hard, so he's going to get the corner, and they're playing man down in the low red zone. Worthy right here, you see his shoe tops. He's going to go in motion, run hard inside. See him run hard inside. He's going to pivot back outside. And because he's so quick and explosive, that's hard for the corner, McKinstry, to stay with that. And he gets just enough separation. And the ball's perfect. Look, sometimes you make a throw and it's perfect. Sometimes it's tipped and picked off. Sometimes it's dropped. Sometimes you throw a bad ball and it gets caught. Well, I got to give Ewers credit because this ball is absolutely beautiful. Just cannot hang on for the touchdown. It's all right. Worthy would make amends, and so would, well, Ewers didn't really need to, but this ball is so accurately thrown. Man, I love watching that. Just would have loved to have seen Worthy make the catch. Again, here we go on a money down for Quinn Ewers, 3rd down and a little over 7 here. And what I loved about Texas playing all night was knowing that there was some inexperience in Alabama's secondary. Sarkisian, having been in Alabama, knows how much match and how much reading those secondary players have to do. And the more crossing routes, the more kind of picks or interruptions that are created in the offense, it's worth it. It's worth a step. It's worth 2 steps, and especially when you've got great athletes out here like Mitchell, Worthy, and Jordan Whittington. So here we go, 3rd down, and you're going to see Alabama's 2 safeties bail out. So it's some version of cover 2. Now, I can't completely tell, but it looks like it's some sort of match at least up top and then down here. So you're going to get Worthy on the shallow crosser, and Arnold's going to go with him. Now, Ewers could have gone there, but by the time he slid in the pocket this way, that's going to be a tough throw, especially with that linebacker there. So he makes the right read, but he's really essentially working this two-man combination right here. So 3's going to get picked off by Whittington, but Whittington has outside leverage on that corner. So if he can just, well, that's the safety. Either way, he's got inside leverage. So if he can just break this to the out and get a little bit of separation, then Ewers can deliver that ball. And that's what he does. That's what he gets. Now, seeing McKinstry right here down at the bottom, you can see him turn. So you think it's man, but it may be some sort of trap coverage, okay, where he goes up with number 2 and then he's going to wheel around. Well, if that's the case, he was a little slow in doing so. By this point, it's a first down. But let's take a look at Ewers here. He's going to stay in the pocket. He's not going to get out scramble. It is some sort of match coverage, so guys are running with their backs towards him. So he could have taken off, but he doesn't. He stays in the pocket. He manages the pocket well. He is protected pretty well. 4 guys can't get there. Line did a nice job for the most part all night, and then he delivers this ball on third down. Great maturation is being seen by Quinn Ewers, especially on third down. All right, here we go. It's time to go to the moon. Yes, 1969, Apollo 7. I don't know what it was. My history's bad. But anyways, 1969, the Americans went to the moon. Well, they might have seen this football because Quinn Ewers throws an absolute moonshot on this ball. He's going to get pretty good protection. Alabama bringing 4, so 5 protecting 4 pretty well. And then here we go to the moon. I mean, that ball, look, it goes out of the screen. And he just drops it in a bucket. I thought when we were watching this live, as soon as he threw this ball, I turned to Mark Vandermeer and Andre Ware, and I just said, moonshot. And then as the ball's coming down out of the air, I was like, oh, he completed that. Look at that. I mean, that is just beautiful. Now, let's go to the end zone view on this because I thought it was interesting when I saw this. I was like, I've seen that before. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at this play from end zone view. Condensed 2x2, so 2 here, Sanders, Worthy, and then 2 receivers over here, condensed, gun, and you can see Alabama, it looks like this is some version of quarters. So the focus is on the 2 safeties. So you're going to get number 2 hard up and then across. So he's running kind of basic route from inside here, all right, about 12 to 15. The thought process is, if you can read these 2 safeties, how they're going to play this, if he bites here, then all of this space over here is wide open and too much for this guy to have to cover Worthy man-to-man. And that's exactly what happens. Watch the routes. So you see the safety. See him. He's driving on that. As soon as he sees that, Ewers is like, I got Worthy on a safety, and I've got like 30 yards of room or more to throw that thing deep down the field. And that is what I'm going to do. Look at this. You could see it develop. Watch that safety jump this route right here, and Ewers knows, go deep. And then he just throws a moonshot, making sure his guy can run under it. And I mean, he throws a moonshot. What I love about this is, as you see the receiver crossing right here, he knows he was pretty much a decoy. Watch him put his arms up. Yep, touchdown. Then I thought, man, I've seen a version of this before. Oh yeah, Jaguars Chargers playoff game. Watch this. Now this play isn't 100% analogous, but it's pretty much the same concept. Now they dress it up a little differently. You're going to see the Jaguars in a 3-by-1, and it's a tight one because you got Evan Ingram over here. So they know the Chargers are playing some sort of quarters coverage. So they're going to take Kirk right here in the slot and run him hard on the over route. The thought is if you get Derwin James' eyes on him, then again, just like Worthy, you're going to have all that space with this safety having to try and cover. And it's not good. Trust me, it's not good. So you'll see, here comes Kirk right there. That's going to get the eyes here. And then I believe that's Zay Jones. He's just going to run hard over here like Worthy did. And all you got to do is beat that safety. And that safety's got no chance with all that room. And you see Trevor just throw it to space. See how that safety's just way late getting over there. Not going to happen. And he throws a touchdown. Dressed up differently. Similar concept. Love seeing NFL take from college, college take from NFL. This is a great quarters beater right here. Trevor throws it in the bucket, just like Quinn Ewers did. Ewers and Trevor Lawrence. Similar, different haircuts though. I'll tell you what, I've always loved bunch routes. I think they're really difficult to match up out of. And I think Alabama kind of blows this coverage, but that's fine. That's neither here nor there on this play. But what is Quinn Ewers on third down again? He was money on third down, big third downs. This is another one. This is third and, I don't know, a little over 4, 5, third 5. And he's going to get, pressure here because Alabama's going to bring 6. Okay, actually 5 because this linebacker is just going to, mug up on that running back. So it's really 5-0 protection, if you will, because you're going to have the running back right here if he would have blitzed or if he would have rushed, but he doesn't. He kind of matches up there. So either way, you got 5 protecting 5, and your All-American left tackle gets beat here by Chris Braswell. That's going to happen. Braswell's a good player. But I want you to see how Ewers stays in the pocket and doesn't leave it and delivers on third down. I think previous iterations of Ewers would have gotten out of dodge. He would have tried to escape. He would have lost his eyes downfield. He kept his eyes downfield. He knew that Sanders could come out of the bunch, and he hung in there just long enough to complete this on third down. And look, he's got a receiver wide open. Sanders came out of that bunch as the point man on the bunch, and they lost him. And because Ewers showed the nuts and the guts and the grit to stay in the pocket and take a hit, he's able to pick up a big first down. This is great maturation from Quinn Ewers, man. I love to watch this. This is really good stuff from Quinn Ewers against Bama on third down. Take the hit, deliver the rock. Now, when you define outside the numbers accuracy, you could put this up as Exhibit A against Alabama here. Ewers, I titled this play the play that changed it all. And it really wasn't because Texas didn't capitalize on this play, but there's so much to like on this play. You've got A.D. Mitchell out here, covered man-to-man by Kool-Aid McKinstry, best man cover corner in college football, #1 prospect at corner on my draft board, top 10 player. And Ewers is going to get a little pressure here at the end. They don't do a great job of peeling back and getting Malachi Moore. Now, Moore kind of slows down just briefly, but he gets in the face to make this not such an easy throw. Doesn't bother Ewers though. Look where he puts this ball. It's outside the numbers. He gives this guy a chance over the shoulder of McKinstry. There's no place to put this ball. Are you kidding me? This is incredible ball placement outside the numbers into a 6-inch spot where only his guy can make the catch. What else do you say about that? It's just absolutely brilliant quarterbacking from Quinn Ewers. I feel like one of the biggest things in this game that showed the maturity and the maturation as a quarterback of Quinn Ewers was his ability to stay tough in the pocket and deliver the ball on time. You're going to see Texas run trap protection here, so they're going to pull the guard off play action, and he's supposed to lock up this defensive end here. Doesn't really get that done. See him slide right in there. Ewers knows, I'm going to take a hit. And this is the one thing about Ewers. We talked about all that arm motion, different arm slots, arm strength. Well, this is kind of everything because he really doesn't drive this ball. Look, in fact, he picks his right foot up as he throws it. But he's got such a strong arm, he can just flick it. And this guy's wide open. Now, that's the big part of the play. Obviously, he's wide open. But this ball doesn't get there if he doesn't and isn't able to hang strong against the rush and then just flick it about 30 yards to Jatavian Sanders, who then does the rest, getting up the field, pie-facing everybody, and then getting the ball inside the red zone. This is great stuff from Sanders, obviously, but that maturation of get the ball out, get it out, and then the arm strength with the flick of the wrist of Quinn Ewers, which is something, obviously, it's a big asset, a plus on his side, shows off on this play. The first thing when I saw this touchdown throw from Quinn Ewers, I thought about Guns N' Roses. Wait, what? Guns N' Roses? Remember that song, Gotta have a little patience. Well, that's exactly what Quinn Ewers shows here. He gets great protection, and he's going to work this side of the field. He's got A.D. Mitchell on the slant, and he's really going to be patient with this safety right here, number 2. So as you see here, a little play action fake. His eyes are right here. Now, 2 is pretty much sitting right in the throwing zone of what's going to be a slant route down here by A.D. Mitchell. Mitchell does a good job getting inside, but now 2 is kind of sitting in the passing lane. So Ewers knows he's got time. You can tell he's got this feel like there's nobody in there. So you know what? Hold this just a little bit longer. Wait, let 2 slide out, and then when he gives you the window, stick it. And he does. 2 just jumps out of that window a little bit, and Ewers showing the patience, sticking it, touchdown. Texas takes the lead. Okay, let's play word association Quinn Ewers. Arm strength. Well, there you go. Here we go. Here's a great example of it. 2nd and 15, 4th quarter. Texas is dialed in at this point. Ewers is dialed in at this point, and you're about to see arm strength. Watch the drive off his back leg right there. Ooh. I mean, this ball's got to be thrown into a tight space. And this tells me a couple things. Number 1, Ewers' confidence. He's feeling it right now. Number 2, how slow the game was for him at this point. You can see this is Whittington right here. He's just got to beat that linebacker. And then 3, Ewers' natural ability of throwing the football. I mean, this ball is just lasered to Jordan Whittington for a first down. Whittington clears that linebacker. Ewers knows what he's seeing and sticks it. First down. Natural ability comes to the forefront when you're confident, and that's what Ewers was in the 4th quarter. Confident, and then delivered the rock. Jordan Whittington, big first down, and make something happen after the catch. This was symbolic all night. Texas receivers getting it done when they needed it to. And we'll finish with the coup de grace right here of the night. My favorite route of all time. It's called the Mills route, and you're going to see inside receiver here. It's not going to be Sanders. It's going to be an inside receiver here, running the dig. Outside receiver, running the post. And Ewers is going to have his eyes on the safety, depending on how they match it up. There's so many different factors with this. Number 1, if that safety is playing like middle of the field close coverage and he bites on the dig, well, then the post is going to work behind him. If it's some sort of quarters coverage, well, he's going to match up when number 2 goes vertical anyways, so it kind of turns into that. And then you got all this room out here to throw the post. It's kind of similar to what they had done earlier, but now they're going to work the receivers on the same side of the field here with Mills' route, and Ewers is going to take advantage of that. He makes a great read. As those receivers come off, you see Sanders right here break to the out, and now you're just working this 2-man combination. When Whittington turns in, Ewers is reading the eyes of the safety, and then it's time to throw another dime. Look at this ball. My goodness. When this ball's in the air right here, I'm thinking, oh man, I think he overshot him. Nope, this ball is so perfect. Mitchell never has to slow down, makes the catch, and Texas gets the win. Let's take a look at it from the end zone view, and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so here's the end zone view of this, and you're going to see Ewers drop, and as he does, you can see his eyes go right to that safety right there, number 2. Sanders going to run the out. Whittington can run the crosser behind, the dig behind, and then A.D. Mitchell on the post. So the way this is designed, if he's going to match here, he's going to match number 2, then that's your read. Safety, you read him, and as soon as you're reading him, right there, he knows. Because he can see that number 2 right there. He's going to drive here. He can just feel it. So at this point, you launch it. And he launches. There's A.D. breaking away. Basically throw to the M of Alabama and beat Alabama. Look at that ball. Just dropping out of the sky. Beautiful. I mean, Ewers was just fantastic. Fantastic. And I think NFL scouts took notice. A lot of the changes that he went through this offseason showed up in this game. Texas won this ball game because they were more talented, but they also had that guy at quarterback driving the engine all night. Quinn Ewers, tremendous performance. Thank you for watching.